Good morning. It's right now 7:39 a.m. Tuesday morning. Choshvat, the 18th of February, Tashin Pei 2025. I'm going to give a shir right now in Lesson and Truth of the Chaim. Sefer Swastam, Sefer Shem Oilam. On Choshvat, this shir is sponsored by Chaim, the handyman. Reminds me to write in over here. Gotta help out, try to help out these assignments. Also, hopefully, hey, at least had a little Danish to eat this morning. What I want to write here. This is for next Kameya. She is sponsored by Chaim, the handyman. We'll start with the shir, basically on Chav Shvat. There's Al Shvat. There's Chav Shvat, Chav Hey. We didn't look at this sefer in a long time. A shir on Chav Shvat. Just make a shechianu for this already. This lesson in truth sefer we haven't looked at in a long time. Sin-free mitzvahs. Foretelling the future redemption, the prophet states establishing yourself through tzedakah, charity, shaya. This means that the redemption will be in the merit of tzedakah, like it says. Tzion tepada, tzion mishpat tepada shavel b'tzedakah. It is well known that the mitzvah of tzedakah brings a tremendous flow of heavenly mercy for the donor and for the entire Jewish people. Therefore, tzedakah will release the Jewish people from the bonds of exile forever. However, the prophet continues with some advice: distance yourself from cheating. For then you need not fear. In other words, when will the mitzvah tzedakah protect you, so that you need not fear any indictment. When you distance yourself from cheating and theft. But if you and you cheat from other people, you take their business away, and you take their jobs away, so no matter how much tzedakah you give, it's not yours. Tzedakah is going credit to that person that you cheated the money away from. But if heaven forfend, you do not distance yourself from cheating and theft, then these sins will indict more than all other sins. This is mamash, the worst of errors, taking away someone else's money, then you're using it for tzedakah. It's like it's totally sins, or learning with someone else's sefer. Not asking permission to use a sefer. As the sages teach, when a measure is filled with sins, indicts more than any other thievery. Mikarabah 33:3. This is what happened with the generation of the flood, which was destroyed when their fate was sealed on account of thievery. When someone is in the habit of lying and cheating, like the Novominska Chevra, the Novominskas, the Hapels and the Ungers, and all those people that followed the way, the Lakewood Scoop, his mitzvahs are tainted by these sins. the money he uses to accomplish his mitzvahs is earned dishonestly. Thus his mitzvahs lack the power to awaken heavenly mercy. To the contrary, they will arouse judgment against him. As Zohar states regarding the verse, surely you should break your bread for the hungry. Your bread, and not the bread of cheating and theft. In 1938, the legendary Torah giant Rabbi Chanan Wasserman journeyed to America in order to rescue his yeshiva in Branovich, Poland, from financial disaster, world economic depression, and brought his yeshiva to a point where the Talmidim were literally going hungry. During his year-long stay in these shores, Rabbi Chanan always inquired about the source of the money that was donated to his yeshiva. When he learned that the elements of a planned fundraising event contradicted halacha, he tore the admission tickets into pieces one by one, asking with pleading eyes, Is it possible to build Torah this way? On another occasion, he entered the home of a generous contributor to charitable causes. I found a card game in progress. The participants suggested that the winnings be given to the Branovich Yeshiva. I don't need such money, Rabbi Chanan told them. Continue on page 248. Chanan told him he doesn't need such money. Page 20. Page 41. Day 20. A fair on which was printed proceeds to Moy Schieten, Passover Fund. For the needy, they asked Rabbi Chanan, what will be the verdict when this money reaches the heavenly court? Will it be judged a mitzvah or tzedakah, since it was given for my schieten, or sin, since it was raised through gambling and mixed dancing? Chanan replied, who knows whether such money will ever reach a heavenly court. In other words, when you're doing something through Aveira, it doesn't count. No matter how much you cheat your way around the business. And you give so much tzedakah, it doesn't count. It does not count a penny. It does not count a cinch. In fact, all that money is just Aveiris. In other words, if you hack someone's business, take away his panos, and you say, I'm going to give a lot of tzedakah. Or you steal someone's emails from his business, and you cause that. You cause other people to have panasa and not give tzedakah. So it means you're even doing 1,000 times worse. The mitzvah of tzedakah brings a flow of heavenly mercy only when it is achieved through honest earnings. May today be a day of Atzlacha, Bracha, Panas, Yeshua, and Gesund. Atzlacha Rabbah. This cheers is sponsored by Chaim, the handyman. 848-238-4432. Anybody else want to share in the sponsoring for the share could sell an amount of $18 or $36, or either $26 or $52. To 848-238-4432 and send a text that you would like to be part of the share, that's sponsored by the share, and then you have if you want, your company name could be mentioned as well. Kol Tov Zayim. Hatzlacha Rabbah.